Hello and happy midweek greetings from Radically Rational and radicallyrational.com, and it is a happy day. BB and I caught the wonderful Chicago concert at the Majestic last night. For me, my 89th, that's the truth. I'm one of those. BB's got to be north of 15 at this point, but it was really wonderful, and particular kudos to the sound crew and the folks at Majestic, because that Majestic sound was perfectly mixed and perfectly balanced. Can't wait for the next one. Okay, injuries are part of football, obviously, and injuries are always part of the story in the NFL, but this is different right now. Injuries aren't just a story in the NFL. Injuries are the story. Guys are dropping like flies, and it's not contained to one or two teams. This is a problem. So Giants coach Brian Daboll says he won't yet rule out Saquon Barkley. He's got an injured ankle. Won't rule him out for tomorrow night's game against the Giants. Well, maybe Daboll won't rule him out, but I will. He ain't playing. That's not happening. No chance. The only thing dumber than football players fighting football players is football fans fighting each other. This is tragic. It's disgusting. Witnesses say a Patriot fan got into a fist fight with a Dolphin fan Sunday night at Gillette Stadium. The Patriot fan, a 53-year-old man, died later at a local hospital. Investigation in progress. Julius Peppers and Antonio Gates are among 9 first-year eligibles to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Yes, and yes, in my view, Peppers was an all-time elite pass rusher, and Gates merely brought a revolutionary skill set to the tight end position. This saddened me no end. The death of Dartmouth football coach Buddy Teevens is tragic in every sense. I don't know if you've heard about this story, but the 66-year-old Teevens died Tuesday, 6 months after he suffered devastating injuries when the bicycle he was riding was hit by a truck. Teevens was an innovator who instituted a series of measures to try to make the sport of football safer during his coaching stints at Dartmouth, Maine, Tulane, and Stanford. He will be missed. Even Phil Mickelson says he's not going to gamble on football this year. Even Phil Mickelson. I'm hip because some of these lines have been ridiculous. But here is a tip for entertainment purposes only. Oregon is going to waste Colorado this weekend. That will be the end of the prime thing, at least for now. At least it'll die down. They're good. They're not that good. I hope you saw this. A group of 600 American military members and national security experts have formed an organization just to let people know how concerned they are that Donald Trump and his cult and the MAGA movement literally wants to end America. Okay, and these are not alarmists. These are not people who are just so naturally vehemently anti-Trump that it colors their judgment. They're concerned about the survival of our country and our form of government. You know, and I used to think that cultists were just kind of ignorant, maybe poorly educated about the way our government functions. No, I was being way too kind. I was being way too charitable. They don't like America. They're not just turning their back on democracy, they're showing open disdain for it, and they want to end it. We can't possibly let that happen. One other thing, I really had to hand it to Merrick Garland yesterday, who says, 1, I am not the president's lawyer, and 2, I am not Congress's prosecutor. In other words, he's the Attorney General of the United States, doing what the Attorney General of the United States ought to be doing. But the folks that want to end America, and that's not an overstatement, they want to dismantle our government and install a theocracy, autocracy, / not on my watch. We are radically rational.